Good afternoon, everybody. So, shall we start? Yesterday we were discussing about the escape sequences. We understand how to format the output, or how can I understand the difference between the print and println method. Am I right? Okay. So now shall we make progress along with that? Online folks, are you all comfortable? Quickly respond in chat. Faster. Okay. Teja, are you there? Chalo, let's get started. The next topic what we are about to explore is data type in Java. Can you please quickly make a note of it? Data types in Java. Write down. Write down data types in Java. Side heading data types. Side heading data types in Java. In Java, while storing data. In Java, while storing data, we have to strictly. In Java, while storing data, we have to strictly specify the type of data. We have to strictly specify the type of data. We have to strictly specify the type of data. Hence, Java is a strictly typed. Hence, Java is a strictly typed programming language. Hence, Java is considered to be a strictly typed programming language. Strictly typed programming language. Okay. Now, what is data according to you? What is data? Any idea? Yes, raw facts or information. In real world, whatever raw facts or informations are there, if we have to store them in computer, nothing but called data. In computer terminology, the data, the information what we are storing is called data. Quick. You'll get it used to it. 5 minutes. Quick. Yes, good boy. Perfect. Matter of 5 minutes. After that, you will get everything. Don't worry. Okay. So fine. Data what we store in Java, any information what we store in Java is called data. Right side heading data. Raw facts slash raw facts. Raw facts. Information what we store in computer. Raw facts information what we store in computers. Quick front row. Raw facts information what we store in Java in computer is called data. Is called data. Called data. Called data. Called data. So basically, any information what you save in computer is nothing but called a data. Now let's understand the type of data before we proceed. Let me create one photo form. Consider one registration form. Okay. Few details being asked. Say for example, name. Say age. Say gender. and say salary probably for an employee. Consider. Okay, na? Now, if I talk about values, can you please help me with the values? Say name, my name. How about age? Can you guess my age? 28? I like you, bro. What's your name, bro? What did you say? Meet me outside the car. Agar, from which angle do I look like that, right? Actually, you are little close to it. Thoda or. 28 years already told, man. Even further, what are you saying? He has reached to 22. 22. हाँ छोटा करो यार कितना मैं थोड़ा हाँ वेरी क्लोज थोड़ा बड़ा थोड़ा छोटा अरे नहीं रे स्वीट 16 अब बात कर रहे हो ओके obviously salary say any random number say 5,000 25 this 25 you understand what is 25 that is okay rupees 5,000 25 paisa so in Java if you need to store if bunch of characters are there you have to store in double quotes where bunch of alphabets are there are you with me am I clear this is the number do you agree but if you see this is also number even this is the number am I right but is there any difference between these two type of numbers what this has a decimal part this does not have a decimal part and let me ask you this way if only one single alphabet is there that will be stored in single quotes if multiple alphabets are there in double quote single alphabet single quote am I clear number of two type does not have a decimal has a decimal agree with me so do you agree different all the these are information of about a person an employee so this is nothing but an employee object what is object and all we are not getting any employee details basic details we have taken then you can take designation email id x year of experience skill set bare minimum I have kept it as of what are the information louder name age gender okay but age value if you see what is this double quote anything which is kept in double quotes in Java it is considered as a finger what is it considered we will have a dedicated chapter proper on 15-20 days of discussion will happen on this more than 20 years of discussion we will do only on things super important and interview point of view consider 99% interview cannot happen without the discussion of these double quotes very important one day cannot be done 20 plus hours of discussion is there ample amount of combinations will come you will enjoy like anything and this is where I would say you'll start loving Java this is where you'll start understanding the beauty of Java how Java is so powerful as of now usually happens I mean every beginner has a little bitter experience with Java when they start they don't like Java much if at all they have a little bit idea about Python then they hate Java like anything matter of few days let me come to till this topic I'm sure you will start loving Java pakka guaranteed it no doubt about it these are numbers one type of number without decimal another type of number with decimal numbers without decimal I repeat numbers without decimal are considered to be integer numbers in Java there is a data type called int often spelled as integer by default I repeat now itself I'm telling you at the end of lecture till the end of lecture and upcoming many sessions depends on these two things default data type means if you are not specifying so how to specify we'll discuss if you don't specify the data type of a particular thing which is a number does not have a decimal part any number in Java which does not have decimal, by default they are considered to be integers. Are you getting my point? Any number in Java, if there is no decimal part, then it is a integer by default. Agree? So can I have something else? We will discuss. But any number which does not have a decimal is by default integer. Similarly, if you write anything within the single quotes, that is considered to be a character data. What data? Character data. Over here, any number, again, any number which has a decimal part will be considered as a double float in C++. Okay, na? In Java, it is default data type is double. Float is also there, but double by default it is storing as double data type. So little confusion is there. Let me come to the point. Make a note. Type of data types. There are total how many types of data are there? Very good. Very good. Primitive and non-primitive. Done. Now listen. Primitive means dictionary meaning of primitive. Primitive dictionary meaning, which is coming from long era, previous long Stone Age. It is coming from Prachin. Heard? It's coming from beginning. So these are the data which are coming from almost every languages. Majority of the languages support these kind of data types. What are they called? Primitive data type. Non-primitive, basically, in other words, if I need to tell you, is nothing but an object. Am I clear? So what is an object? I am not talking about non-primitive right now. I'm starting with, we will complete entirely. Then we'll move one by one. We'll do na. Okay, sir. In case of primitive, how many are there total? One. Handle. Let me handle. Byte. Short. Int. Long. Char. Float. 7 comes as double. 8 comes. Visible 8 one. Last one is visible. That's enough for you. Read with me. Byte, short, int, long, char, float, double, boolean. These are the total 8 primitive data types. Am I clear? Non-primitives, so many are there. I'm not listing all of them. I'm giving you a glimpse. One by one, we'll start moving forward. Array, string. Then you will study something called. Then you will study something called. Then you may study something called. Of course, all of these, there are so many other hundreds of things are there. Thousands of things are there. I am not listing all of them, but you will understand everything very clearly. And don't worry, on all these topics, whatever is written, we will have dedicated discussion for weeks of time. That much of discussion is required there. So don't worry. As of now, let me complete this chotu part, fatafat, while understand what is object. Once you understand object, how does object being created, who create, what happens, which memory, so many combinations are there. We'll understand everything about it. Then we'll start. Yeah, this will take good amount of time to come to this point. Okay, there are so many things will come in between them. So as of now, simply in Java, total, how many type of data are there? How many type of data? Primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data types are 8. Byte, short, int, long, char, float, double, boolean. In this, if I need to further classify, these all are called numeric data type. These are called numeric data type. Am I clear? In this also, if I need to tell you, these are called integral numbers. Integral means integer number, those who do not have decimal part. Agree? By default, what is one is considered? Default is integer. Total, how many are there? For integral numbers. Am I right? For floating point numbers, these are decimal are there. So these are called floating point numbers. Done. Char numeric data type, but there is a different story behind the char. Unicode concept will come. We will discuss about it. That time you will understand why it is neither integral nor it is floating point. Boolean is not a numeric data type because it has two possible values, true and false. That is not a numeric data type. Agree? Quickly make a note of this much, guys. We'll start proceed further. This one is called as string type of data. We will study later. This is called integer type of data. This is called character, spelled as char, and double. Shall I start writing? Primitive at least? Primitive done? Now, shall we start understanding one data type after another? Shall we? Okay, sir. We are starting with the primitive data type first. Agree? Now, in case of primitive data types, let me proceed further. One by one, all the total 8 data types. The first one itself is our byte data type. I mean, you people are from either CS, at least engineering background. PCM background is further. PCM, you understand PCM? Physics, chemistry, mathematics. So I'm sure you do understand the meaning of. Heard this term before? Bit, byte. Next, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, zettabyte, pentabyte, and so on. There are so many. I am asking you to focus on. You tell me what is byte. What do you mean by byte? कर लो, डिस्कस कर लो. ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳಿ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. 1024 bits is kilobyte. Bro, leave all that. 1 kg equal to how many grams? 1000 grams, right? Am I right? You are telling 1 kb kilobytes equal to 1024 bytes. I'm asking 1 byte. 1 b equal to what? 8 bits. Seriously, you have done PCM? In engineering, I guess first year itself these things were explained in our time. Bit total have 8 bits equal to 4 bits equal to half byte. What is that called? Nibble. Hey, these discussions happened, huh? Chalo, anyway, everything has completed. Completed, na? Let it be, no problem. But can I say you will remember at least now? 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. Simple. Chalo, moving forward. So you are telling, sir, 1 byte size, I mean, total 8 bits. So if I need to ask you a few parameters, let me specify them. Say, first is size. Then I want to talk about max. Then I want to talk about first is size. I want to talk about max. I want to talk about min. And don't forget the string. Now, what does it mean, sir? The point is, see, whenever we are trying to store something in computer, we want to say, suppose I want to store the number as 10. Internally, how it would be stored? In the form of combination of 0 and 1. Do you agree? One machine understand? 0 and 1. I want to store what? Agree. What is going to actually be stored? 0, 1 combination, which is equivalent to 10. So I'm sure you would have heard something called hard. So if 10 decimal is there, so equivalent binary, can you please help me? Correct? Huh? No. One more 0, na? Calculation is going on. Wait. Let go. 1010 equal to 10. Is this the concept? 1000 plus 10. That is 10. No. Then concept is of 8, 4, 2, 1. Are you aware about this concept? Online folks, are you aware about these concepts? 8, 4, 2, 1. Yeah. Thank you for responding. So I am trying to store. Actually, internally, we will store 1010 because ultimately, what is going to be stored? Combination of zeros and 1. Am I right? Now let's make progress and move forward. Try to understand. Sir, total how many combination of 0, 1 can be stored as byte data type? Are you getting my point? Total number of bits can be stored as, the size is in byte. In byte, size will become 1 byte. Arey baba, 8 bits is what? 1 byte. Agree na? Akka? Sir, maximum number allowed. 8 bits are there total. Are you getting my point? These are how many bits? Wow. These are how many bits? Very good, yaar. How many bits are there, pa? How many bits are written next to you? Thank you. How many are there? 4 are there. Maximum number can be formed with the 4 bits. How much? यार मतलब ये लेवल का डिग्रेडेशन हो रहा है आजकल इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में. Seriously, in our first semester I knew these things. Yaar, come on. Have you been to college? Yes or no? First you tell. No, wait. In your graduation, what is the average attendance you have maintained? Registration, exam. In between, have you ever been to college? No, na? Then I can understand. Pakka, or are you going to college and they are not teaching anything? Are you telling me like that? No. They might have been teaching college hostels. No problem. Leave it. Funda is simple. What I'm trying to explain you. Size defines how many bytes are there. Bytes means how much is the space required to store that data. Which type of data? Which type of data? Byte type of data. Am I right? If I want to store byte, total how much space required? 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bits. With the help of 8 bits, maximum number can be formed as 120. Am I right? So minimum will be minus 128. 1 greater. Are you getting my point? Always negative will be 1 greater value. Are you with me, guys? Everybody? Positive will be 127. Negative will be minus 128. Are you getting my point, everybody? In that case, if I need to ask you range means max to min, min to max. Total of how many numbers can be stored? Range wise, if I need to tell, minus 128 to 127. Am I clear? This is the data type. Byte data type. What do you mean by this? 8 bits are required to store the data. Are you with me? This is the numeric type of data. Agree? This does not have a decimal part in it. Can you see? There is nowhere decimal part is there. Always integer numbers. In order to store integer numbers, how many data types are there? Byte, short, int, long. In order to store numbers without decimal, how many data types are there? 4. Number without decimal is what? Integer number. Agree na? Byte, short, integer, and long. Default integer. Are you with me? Am I clear? Shall I proceed? Let me go to the next data type. Next data type is what? Visible? Short. lowercase, basically. All primitives are in lowercase. In this case, can you guess the size required for this? How many bits will be required? Funda is simple. Here it is one byte has how much is the size? 1 byte, right? Next we'll have simple. Rule, can you understand? So size will be, max will be, min will be, max, min, and range. This takes total. Actually, I should be writing in bits. Total 2 bits means how many? Pakka. Confident. Total 16 bits. So byte wise, how much space? Alright, 16 bits means 2 bytes. Maximum number allowed 32767. Minimum number minus 32768. Range minus 32768 to 32767. Am I clear? Everybody, this is how byte and short. Do you understand? Is there any difference between them? What is the difference? Both are meant for what? Storing integer numbers. Numbers those who do not have decimal part. Come on. Am I right? Numbers those who do not have a decimal part are called integer numbers. In order to store integer numbers, total how many data types are there? 4. Short, int, long. Perfect. Am I right? Byte, short, int, long. Total 4 are there. Byte size how much? 1 byte. Means how much? How many bits? Maximum number, minimum number, range start from goes to 120. Second data type is what? Short. How much is the size? Bits wise. Maximum 32767. Minimum minus 32768. Range start from minus 32768 up to 32767. Am I right? Any difference are there in between them? What is the major difference you find? Obvious difference is total what is the size? If size is more than the capacity of numbers, obviously more. Agree? Any confusion? So basically, if you are whatever data you want to store, the smaller data, go for. If your data is bigger one, then go for example, somebody's age. Do you think will ever go more than in this current era? As of now, in a city like Bangalore, where you are getting delicious PG food, great level of hygiene is maintained. Don't forget Bangalore traffic is also there. Reaching Century itself is a big deal, right? And the kind of these days we are having our food delivery apps, because of them, what we often order, crossing half century is also dream work. Agree? The kind of lifestyle we have. But can I say 127 is pretty much enough to store somebody's age? Is it enough? Byte data, is it byte data type? Is it enough to store somebody's age? Yes or no? Obviously. Am I right? Sir, I want to store the distance between two cities, say Bangalore and Mysore. Can I say store in this? How much is this distance? How much? 50 kilometers. Chalo. Bangalore to say Delhi. Can I store? Then go for bigger data. Your value is bigger, na? Your information, what you're storing is a bigger. Then how can you store in smaller data? You go for. Are you getting my point? Am I clear? Pakka? Okay, sir. Let me talk about next data type. Next is louder. In is the next digit, right? Am I right? In is the next digit, right? Perfect. This is written as 16 bit. This one is written as a 16 bit. Okay, sir. Earlier bits, how many? Louder. Total, how many bits were there earlier? Arey, how many bits were there? I'm asking you, telling me. How many bits were there? 8. Then, so now, 16 trees are next level of Anna, already 8 were there. I multiplied by 2. I got 64. Hey, yelling at 32. 8 into 2, 32 na. Next level engineers pa. I mean, my throat is actually gone. 8 into 2 is how much? Confusion, 16 into 2, 34. Pakka. How many bits? Pakka. देश खतरे में. Bits. Done. I'll tell you, I mean, one of the great disappointment is happening for me today. Yaar. What's happening with the nation? Where are our youths busy in? What have you been doing in graduation, yaar? देश संकट में भाई, गंभीर समस्या देश के लिए. And especially in engineering, so and pathetic situation is there. You know why? One of the reasons. Yes. See, concept is same. People, those who are training us, they are still there. They are still keep teaching them. What's going wrong? More of distractions have increased. In our time, in mobile, only one game was the Snake Zenia. Play as much as you want. And there was no motivation for that. Black and white screen was there. I mean, I am from the Nokia era. When I was in college, Nokia was the phone for us. When we get the job, then we got multimedia phone, and the craze was non-Android, only camera was there. Android that time, that much popularity was not there. Pretty expensive phone used to be there. Touch screen, touch screen. And must say that was the time you were busy most of the time in academics only. Nowadays, so much of distraction is there. Literally, somebody who genuinely want to study something cannot study if phone is there in hand. This much level of addiction, I mean, what do you call distraction is there, not addiction, distraction is there. Just one notification can eat hours for you. And this happens for all of us, right? You go to social media to see something else. We end up seeing everything except that one thing. Happens, na? One after other. And if you are into Insta, हो गया भाई फिर तो काम. 2-3 hours gone like this. Happens. One of the biggest challenge for the youth of the nation. And moreover, in engineering these days, that what do you call elixir itself is missing, I would say. Ragging itself is not happening. In our time, proper ragging used to happen. That I'll tell you, the entire fun of engineering was in ragging only. Ragging should happen, but in a supervision. What started, I mean, in our era, this has stopped actually. By once we pass out, ragging was literally banned everywhere. Ragging free campus and all that tagline started coming. When we were passing out, when we were in final year and all that time, that started. It's not like because of us it got banned, but benefits of ragging was when you go to college, you get to learn many etiquettes over there. You have to follow rules. You have to respect elders. You have to be in certain procedures are there. You have to follow all the fundas of the college seniors. And that was a what do you call good ragging, proper ragging used to happen where no physical abuse, no abusive words were there, nothing. There are certain rules all the freshers must follow while coming to college. By looking at the person, you can tell fresher hai. And you have to wish your seniors mandatory, whomever, wherever you meet, You have to wish them. Fixed sleeve. If you are a fresher, full sleeve shirt should be there. No half sleeve. Full sleeve, you cannot. No, no, that is not allowed. Full sleeve. Okay. You cannot wear belt. Pant, tuck in shirt should be there. You should not wear the belt. Your eyes should be always at the third button of your shirt. Always looking at the third. You cannot look up. Most importantly, collar button should be tight. Tie is not allowed. In college uniform, tie was there, but that was optional. Tie and blazer both were there. Tie is not allowed. All the time. Black shoe mandatory, polished mandatory. Seniors used to wear jeans and come to colleges, wearing white shirt, jeans, full style swag. We are like this. That when we were there in that phase, we were like, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬೇಗ first year ಮುಗಿದೋಗುತ್ತೆ, then maja. That was a fun, and because of which, to be very frank, I got to expose to many good seniors, many good super seniors. We have met them, and very nice people were there. And must say, in the throughout engineering, if I had no issues with respect to academics, technical studies, or any books, if I never purchased a single book. But for every subject, I used to read at least 2, 3 foreign books, foreign writer books we used to prefer that time. Easily we used to get free of cost. One or other senior has purchased and never read it, gifted to me. Anyways, subject is clear, take the book, gift it. If the subject is not clear, come, we'll study together. See, bonding is there with seniors. So great fun was there. That is missing actually. Ragging, I'm not saying should happen or should not happen, that's secondary, but it was a great fun. It was happening in supervision. Like one college in charge was one person is there. You cannot touch a junior at all. You cannot abuse them at all. You cannot do any harsh thing to them, but they have to follow rules. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. मजा ही कुछ और था यार लाइफ का, बड़ा अच्छा था. And seniors used to teach us many things because I was from a government school, non-English background. All the lectures in college were happening in English. Then seniors used to help us. In college hostel, senior is ever literally like an elder brother. Great help. You have month-end issue. Freshers never had a month-end issue, but never, whichever dish we want to eat in canteen, always available. Some or other seniors will be like, good morning, sir. Yeah. And he has to offer tea, samosa, whatever you want. Free for freshers. So, benefits also were there. Happened is happened. Let's get to the point. Sir, how many bits? Okay, sir. Let me write down a couple of things. One is size, max, min, range. Sir. Size, I'm sure you can predict. 1 byte, 2 byte, obviously 4 byte. Maximum number allowed as integer. Very small number. Pay attention. Shall I show you? Because if you see everywhere, I am writing numbers. Where am I getting this information? Somewhere I should be getting right. Shall we look? Shall I show you one by one? As of now, you make a note of these information. These informations, I'll show you how to get it. Then long and everything, I'll show you like that also. But start making a note of it. Number is very small. If you want to listen, I can tell you. 21, 47, 48, 36, 47. Maximum. Minimum. Minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. But we'll show you how to know this information. If you want to write down the number also, remember what is the number? Easy, छोटा number है 21, 47, 48, 36, 47 minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Oh, sorry. This should be mean value, typo. हाँ तो range start from here only ना, सही तो है. Minus 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. 2. 21, 47, 48, 36, 40. Am I right? Shall I proceed? Shall we proceed, guys? Shall I wipe the board? By the way, before I wipe the board, let me tell you, almost every batch till now, any batch you take it, people remember the number till this. Byte, short. This number is something everybody remember it. Do you want to give a try? 5 minutes required. Do you really want to give a try? Nobody saying yes. And I want you to remember the number. This will come in arrays as well as in collections. That time I'll ask. What is the number? 21, 47, 48, 36. Minimum number? 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Minimum is like 8 always. Clear? Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. I hope the screen is visible online, folks. Quickly confirm in chat. Let's get started with practical implementations of one data type of other data type. And you wanted to know how to find out the number range, whatever I'm getting, right? For this, I'm going to show you a beautiful trick. Multiple ways are there. How will you, by the way, how will you get to know the maximum number of a particular data type or minimum number of a particular data type or the size of a particular data type? How will you get to know? As of now, if I ask you to get to know, how will you search? Where will you search? How will you find? You will search in Google. Am I right? One option. Second option, ChatGPT. Another very popular option is ChatGPT these days, right? Or YouTube. Great. Chali. Technical way I'll show you. Shall I? Okay. Let me actually write one class. .java. Pay attention now. Let me open the command prompt. Same location. I hope the command prompt is visible to all the online folks. Pay attention now. Super important thing and super interesting thing. Pay attention what I'm saying is Java P. P. Java P means profiler. You remember Java profiler we learned somewhere? Java docs, Java profilers as the dev tools as part of the JDK. JDK stand for Java Development Kit, which comes with compiler, DevTools, and JRE. JRE consists runtime class library and JVM. JVM consists class loaders, bytecode verifier, memory units, execution engine. Great memory. Mandatory. You must remember this. One of the very popular interview questions is GDK versus JRE versus JVM. 2 days back we have discussed. You don't remember now. How will you remember after 6 months or 2-3 months later? Even if you go for a 2-3 years of experience, this question is valid. Very popular question till 2-3 years of experience. After that, it is but obvious you would know it. Am I clear? Don't miss out on the basic, guys. Whatever theory we have learned, everything is critically important for us to know. Nothing bakwas we are discussing. Most important. Java profilers. Now, pay attention. I'm saying java.lang.byte. Whoa. So many things are coming. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? What is this happening and all, sir? What you wrote Java P and all, this is super complicated for me. I am not explaining all the things today itself. This is what you will study. Not difficult. Looks too much. That's all. Slowly, let me start explaining a couple of things to you. I'm sure you'll understand. What is this? We'll tell what? What is the minimum value allowed for which data type? Byte data. The java.lang you ignore. Java.lang you ignore as of now, but focus on byte. For byte, what is the minimum value? This is the value. How to know? I'll show you that how to print it. Agree? Able to understand what I'm saying? And moving forward, let me focus on one basic program of byte data type. Shall I show you? Shall I? Listen carefully. Public, louder, static, void, main, string, array of args, then faster, system dot print of something. We will see what needs to be printed. Agree now? Since as of now we are trying to store the data. Agree? In order to store data somewhere, we need some container. Where are you going to store data? Anything, whenever you are storing anything, say water or food, anything you're storing in some container. Agree? In Java, to store data, first container what we are learning is called a variable. What is this called? Variable. What does it mean by variable? A container which stores the data which has the ability to vary the values. Variable means which a container will store the data which has the ability to vary the data. Variables. A container to store data. You write down this much. A container to store data. Variables. A container to store data. A container to store data. Variable is nothing but a container to store data. To store data. In bracket, any type. We can store any type of data in variable. We have to mention the type. That's all. Shall I proceed now? Listen. How to create a variable in Java, sir? For that, pay attention. First thing you should mention is the type of data you are going to store in it. That variable is nothing but a container. In this container, what type of data value you are going to put, that you have to specify. Are you getting my point? Say, for example, if a glass is there, what all can you put inside a glass? Water. Any drinkable item you're going to put, agree, na? Are you going to put the chapati inside the? Obviously wrong, right? Able to understand? Everybody clear? So this container is nothing but a variable which store the data. Which type of data? That I have to tell. Are you getting my point? Agree? How do I tell that? I will specify what? Data type. One is int. What all we are learning, guys? One is int. Then byte, short, and so on. We are starting with first type of data I'm storing is byte. See, if multiple glasses are there, multiple containers are there, I have to specify with some name. Container 1, container 2, like that. Yes or no? I am giving any random name, say B. So variable name is B. Data type of variable B is byte. Are you getting my point? Name of the variable is B. Type of data you can store is byte. Are you getting my point? I am saying byte B. Are you with me? Okay, sir. Can I store this? What is this? 10. If you need to understand, can I store a particular data in a particular type of variable or not? Then first thing, where are you trying to store which type of variable? Which type of variable? Byte type of variable. What is the name of the variable? B. For variable B, what is the type? Byte. Maximum value of byte 127. What are you trying to store? Is it in the range? Then you can store. No problem. Are you getting my point? Sir, what if it is out of the range? We will discuss. Am I clear? As of now, is it in the range? Agree? Then can I say yes, sir? Now the point. Can I print the value of B? Can I print the value of B? Yes. Shall we check now? Pay attention what is happening. First thing I need to do what? Come on. Am I right? Java? What is being printed? I wanted to print what? Value of B. What is it printing? B only. But listen. Did you remember yesterday's discussion? Print method meant for printing the text given within the parentheses into that within the double quote. Whatever you wrote, I'll print as it is and stay on same line. Agree? That is what it still it is doing. But I don't want to print B. I want to print what? Value of B. If you want to print value of a variable, don't write them within the pair of double quote. Ensure you remove the double quote. No single quote. No quotes at all. Am I clear? Variable without any quotes, if you write within print method, then rather than that variable name, it will print the variable value. Are you getting my point, everybody? In order to print the variable value, what should I use? Nothing. Don't use anything. Just write the variable name. Don't put in double quote, single quote, nothing. Am I clear? Everybody, Control S. Done. Shall I quickly compile? Are you getting my point? Everybody, am I clear? But sir, actually I wanted to print B equal to 10. The value of B equal to 10, like that. What is 10? Maja nahi aa raha. The value of B equal to, are you getting my requirement? How do I handle it? Pay attention now. Sir, few things you want to print as it is. Whatever I'm going to write, say for example, the value of B equal to. Don't you think this much, whatever I'm highlighted, this much I want to print as it is on the control screen. Are you with me? I don't want any changes. But for B, I don't want to print B as it is. I want to print value of B. Something which you are trying to print as it is. write within the double quote. Something you don't want to print as it is, rather you want to print its value, don't write inside the. Are you with me, guys? If you want to print as it is, print inside, write inside the double quote. Without double quotes means value will come. That much is clear. Agree? Now let me put this in double quote. Are you with me? So after, read what is this? The value of B equal to space. Till space, everything else is printed. Are you clear? Am I clear, everybody? Yes, sir. But after this, B is coming, right? As of now, I'm explaining you something. There is a panda. You must write plus. Reason is something called string concatenation. You don't know anything about string concatenation. Wait for the topic string, you'll understand. Reason also. If you want to listen, string concatenation is happening right now. Now, what is string concatenation? Do we know string right now? Wait for a few days, we'll talk about it. As of now, funda is simple. Two different type of activities are happening. Arey yaar, come on, think. How many type of activities I'm trying to print? One, as it is, within the something, rather than the name, value I want to print. Two different type of print activities happening, yes or no? If two different type of print of activities are happening, then use plus in between them. This plus is doing string concatenation. We will study upcoming. Agree? As of now, if you want to print as it is, write in double quote. Apart from this, if I want to print some value, that variable, but in between them, plus must be there. One plus must be there. No two, three pluses. Only plus should be there, minus, star, nothing else. Only plus. So something which you want to print as it is, write in. Something I don't want to print as it is, rather I want to print its value, right? Without double quote. Agree? If two different type of activities are happening, join them together with plus. Am I clear? Then don't forget to save. Rule is clear. Make any changes into source code. This is source code, right? Yes or no? Any file with the extension .java is called source code. Am I right? Now listen. This source code I have made a changes. I have saved it. Then let me directly execute. No. First, save is done. After saving, compile and then execute. Am I clear? Value is clear? I expect you to quickly make a note of it. Fast. And ensure do one thing. After this, give a little good amount of space. Don't close it here itself. Closing should be at least some 10-20 lines you leave it. Shall I continue now? Okay, sir. Funda is simple. Sir, you told what? Sir, if you're trying to store a number which is within the range of data, there is no problem. Again, 10 is within the range of byte, yes or no? What is the maximum number of byte allowed? 127. Minimum minus 120. So if you are telling me, sir, if I try to store 127, will this work? Is it in the range? Then no problem. Are you sure? Shall I? Perfectly works fine, no problem. The value of B is faster. The value of B is. Am I right? Close your notebooks, focus here fast. And let me make it more interesting. Fatafat, all the combinations we'll discuss. Shall we proceed? So as of now, maximum number we gave, that is 127. So value of B equal to 127. Done. That is the maximum number. I want to comment this line. What is the keyboard shortcut we discussed yesterday? Control plus K to comment. But before commenting, I actually want to copy the current line. I want to duplicate the current line. Control D. Whichever line I selected, Control D will duplicate. Then current line, I want to comment. Done. Am I clear? Control D to duplicate the current line. Control K to comment current line. Wanna write? Have you written or you want to write? Control plus D. I'll write down here itself. Pay attention. If you are using Notepad plus Control plus D for duplicate current line. Then comes Control plus K to comment current line. Then comes Control plus forward to. This is another way to comment. Then comes another option, Control plus Shift plus forward to uncomment. I'll be keep using these keyboard shortcuts. That's why I'm helping you with this. Control plus N to open new file. Create new file. New file basically. Control plus S to save file. Done. Control plus O to open file. Done. Quick. Done. Let me comment all of them. Control plus forward. Control plus. What is wrong, Appa? This line is not the comment. Control Shift. Then do one thing. Wait a minute. This line you don't need to do it. This one line is enough to comment, to uncomment this. Sorry. Make a correction, please. Let me say Control K, Control Shift K. Control K, Control Shift K. And if at all you would have observed, whenever I'm writing code, I always write the opening curly brace. Pay attention. I'm writing always opening curly brace. Automatically closing is fine. See, I'll press only one key. Opening parenthesis. Automatically closing is fine. I'm writing opening square bracket. Sorry. Let me write the opening square bracket. automatically closing is coming. If you see I'm writing only opening quotes, double quotes, here it is not coming, but there it should be coming. Let me show you. There are some settings required to be changed inside your Notepad++. Let me help you with that. Shall I? Now, pay attention. Ensure you go to where? You go to the settings tab. Can you see settings? Visible. Yeah, this is too much. Again, yesterday, like yesterday, huh? This is next level up. Where is the magnifier, huh? Go hell with this. But I hope you will understand without this also. I'll help you. You go to settings, go to preferences. First option is preferences, settings, then you go for preferences. In preferences, you will actually find, wait a minute, there is a solution for it. Can you see something called, what is this option called as? What is this option? Auto completion is the option. If you observe, there is option called auto completion. If you select this option, right hand side, something will come. I'll show you that. Wait a minute. Will I move and click on auto completion? If I click on auto completion, I expect you to focus on these areas. There is something called, very good, something called auto insert. These are the check boxes. Are there 6? How many? 6. Ensure you select all of them. Parenthesis, square bracket, curly bracket, double quotes, single quote, opening or closing tags of HTML. HTML exam. Agree? If you write this much, then your life will be a lot more easier. Reason, you don't need to worry if I have opened a curly brace, where is the closing happening? No need to worry. You write opening, automatically closing will be there. And that is how I am doing. Recommended you also follow the same. Rest is your choice. Shall I get back to my work? Okay, sir. 127 is allowed, that we understood. Agree? Sir, what is the minimum value allowed? Minimum byte value allowed is minus 128. Are you with me? Done. The moment I go and compile now value should be minus 120. Agree? No confusion? Now pay attention. Sir, till here fine. We understand maximum number you showed, minimum number you showed. Show me something beyond the range. What if I'm trying to store something beyond the range? Then am I allowed to do it, by the way, as of now? As per the rules of Java, am I allowed to store any number greater than 127? No. Maximum number allowed is 127. I am supposed to store maximum 127. What I'm trying to store, which is out of the range. Agree? If something which is out of the range, error will come for sure. Agree? Let's see the error. I'll show you. Pakka error will come. No doubt about it. We have crossed the limit. Then things will not work. Agree? See? Some error is coming. Now, what is the error? As of now, don't focus on this. Let me explain you something. Then you try to understand and guess the error along with me. Shall I proceed? Funda is simple and clear. Let me ask you. Sir, have we learned something called default data type applicable? Something called default data type, have we heard? If there is any number in Java which does not have a decimal part, in that case, default data type applicable is louder, integer. Perfect. If you are trying to store a number which pick up, which does not have a decimal part, then by default it will be considered as, see guys, unless you open mouth, there is no point of sitting in class. In interview, you have to answer things over there. From the day one, start making a habit of interacting with me. Your communication will improve, your explanation will improve, and in interview, you will not be shivering in front of the interviewer. For your benefits only, I'm keep on insisting you to respond to me. So, can I expect you will, whenever I take a pause, if you observe, while explaining something, I take a pause. I'm expecting an answer from your end. Shall I proceed? Now listen. If you store any number in Java which does not have a decimal part, then default data type applicable is. Am I clear? Agree, sir. So you tell me one thing, the number which you are trying to store, what is the number you're trying to store? 128. Does this number has a decimal part? Does this number has a decimal part? Are you telling me, sir, by default, without anything, by default means automatically, is it being treated as integer? Yes. Oh, so you are telling by default this number 128 is being treated as an integer number. Agree? Which number? 128 is being treated as integer number. Are you getting my point, everybody? Okay, sir, but I am trying to store into which type of variable? I am trying to store in which type of variable? Byte type of variable. B is the name of the variable. Byte is the type of the variable. Are you with me? Are you telling me that actually I wanted to store this integer number into which type of data? Byte type of data type. Agree? Type is byte. But hello, integer. What is the size of integer? Size of byte? 1. Size of short? 2 bytes. Size of integer? How much bytes? 4 bytes. Are you with me? Am I clear? As of now, what is happening? You are trying to store a integer number into where? Byte. Are you with me? Louder. Listen, you are trying to store an integer number in byte. Able to understand? My question is simple and straight to you. Sir, byte data type size is size. Size of byte is 1 byte. Are you telling me this is the container of 1 byte? Consider. Are you with me? 1 byte size container is there. Agree? This is B is what? Nothing but a container. Agree? And data, how much I'm trying to store? How many size of the data I'm trying to store? What is the default data type applicable over here? Default data type applicable for 128 is any number which does not have a decimal part. Default data type applicable will be. So for this 128, default data type applicable is integer. Are you clear? Size of integer? Size of integer is 4 bytes. Where are you trying to store into which type of data? Byte. Size of byte is how much byte? 1 byte. Don't you think 4 liters of water can I store into 1 liter of water bottle? Can I store? Agree, right? If I try to store, spill, water will be spill over. Agree? Am I clear? Container size is what? Byte size is 1 byte. Data you're trying to store is 4 byte. Agree? So 4 liter of water can I store into a 1 liter of water bottle? Absolutely not. Problem will be there. Agree? Able to understand, everybody? Over here also, don't you think same situation is happening? 4 bytes of data you are trying to store into a container of 1 byte. Is it allowed? No, sir, not allowed. Am I clear? Everybody getting my point? Now, listen and understand. This is not going to work for sure. Problem is what? The problem is this data is incompatible. Compatible means what? Compatible means those who are similar. They are matching to each other. Say you and your friend, you are having pretty good bonding because you both understand each other. You both know each other. You are both of similar type of person. Either you both are studious or either you both are. Hope you understand. Agree. See, some similarity between two friends must be there. Then only they are friends. That similarity is nothing but compatibility. Are you with me? But let me ask you, data is of which type? Integer. Container is of which type? Byte. Compatible, incompatible? They are incompatible types. Agree? First thing is they are incompatible types because data is of integer, container is of byte. They are incompatible types. Am I clear to all? Agree. Now, point. So data is incompatible. But in this case, if I try to store the data, pay attention, which case? The data which is out of the range. The data which is out of the range. Do you agree data is out of the range? Yes. The 120 is not in the range of byte. Agree. In this case, if you try to store the data, some possible loss will happen. Agree, na? 4 bytes of data. How can I put in 1 byte of container? Some possible loss of data will happen for sure. Agree. And if you don't mind, actually, earlier what was happening, pay attention. Earlier scenario, pay attention to line number 5. First thing, what did we say? 127. Maximum number is 127. In that case, sir, this 127 also didn't have the decimal, right? Come on. 127 had a decimal. Yes or no? No, sir. If that didn't have decimal, that is also by default considered as. Agree, na? Sir, you are telling your it is integer, then there also integer type applicable. Agree. Where you are trying to store byte, then incompatible here also. Pay attention. Whatever data you are trying to store is integer type for 127. You are trying to store into byte container. Fine. But is it in the range? If it is in the range, convert it, no problem. Because see, point is I am trying to store integer data, which is size of 4 byte. But actual how much is the value required? 1. That can be stored in, able to understand. See, for example, one container I have of 4 liter. In that I have 1 liter of water. Can I store this 1 liter of water into 1 liter of water bottle? Easily I can store it. Agree? That was working. What? 4 liter of container storing 1 liter of water bottle. Integer data store 127 maximum number, which is byte compatible. Agree? If compatibility is there, if you are talking within the range, perfect, no problem. Convert it. Int to byte conversion was happening perfectly. Where you are giving data within the range of byte. Am I clear? So that there was no compatibility issues over there because that was still in the range. Agree? Am I clear? But right now, at line number 8, if you observe, are we giving integer data? Yes. Are we giving integer data which is in the range of byte? Nah, this is where the problem is coming. Are you getting my point? You are giving integer data earlier also. But earlier you were giving integer data within the range of there, no problem was there. Agree? Right now, problem is what? You are giving integer data. Nah, your problem is not the integer data. Problem is you are giving integer data beyond the range of the byte data type. Our container is of byte data which can hold only 1 byte of data. You give in the range, we will still convert, no problem. If you give beyond the range, possible lossy conversion. Conversion means converting from int to byte. If it is in the range, I can convert. If it is not in the range, if I convert, try to do something, data loss will happen. Are you getting my point? Compiler is telling us this is the possible lossy conversion. What will be lost? Data will be lost. Are you with me? Am I clear? Everybody, are these in as of now? If I give a data which is beyond the range of byte, is it compatible data anymore? No, it's incompatible type. Agree? Possible lossy conversion. From where to where I'm trying to convert? This is what? Int. Where I'm trying to convert into? Into byte. Are you with me? 3 things I have explained you. Whenever you are giving any data, say integer type, where you are trying to store in byte. If you are giving beyond the range, then conversion will not be compatible. This is incompatible types. Both the types are incompatible. Are you with me? Conversion cannot happen. Agree? Both the type of incompatible types. Agree? If I still try to do it, possible lossy conversion from int to, are you with me everybody? Error, What I mean, error I'm saying. What is the problem you understood, everybody? Listen very carefully. Read the error now. Read with me, yellow. Read from error. After this error, read incompatible types, possible loss reconversion. Able to understand, everybody? Am I clear? Any confusion in three parts? There are three parts of error are there. First part is saying incompatible types means the data is of integer type. Container is of byte type. This byte type of container cannot hold integer type of data if it is beyond the range. If it is only if it is beyond, if it is in the range, then no problem. Then it is compatible. If it is beyond the range, then only problem is there. Agree? Confusion is there? Clear? Okay, sir. Incompatible types clear. What are you telling? Possible loss. Why is it talking about conversion? What is it converting? It is converting the data which is already of type integer to byte. But while doing this, it identified possible loss will happen of data. Possible lossy conversion means while doing this conversion, possibility is that we may end up losing some data. What does it mean by possible lossy conversion? I am trying to convert data from integer to byte. While doing this, is a possible loss of data will happen for sure. I am suspecting possible loss will happen. It is already warning us. Don't do it. Are you getting my point? Second part says what? Possible lossy conversion. From where to where? From int to byte. Am I clear to everybody? All the parts are clear? Everybody, all three parts are clear? Yes, no, guys? Online folks, quickly confirm in chat. Fast. All the parts, three parts of the error are clear. First says incompatible types. With me, everybody. Incompatible types. Possible lossy conversion from int to byte. Perfect. Shall I move? Okay, sir. Whatever you said, we understood, sir. Perfectly, no issues. Do you agree? Okay, sir. Moving forward. Now, what I'm saying is, sir, you have exceeded the positive range. Maximum is 127. I put what? I put what? Maximum positive number allowed is 127. What did I put? You are telling negative, man. Sir, minimum is minus 128. Will this work? Will this work? Okay. In this case, will this work? Will this work? Nah, it will not work. Reason? You have exceeded the range. By default, any number, even if it's positive, negative, any number does not have a decimal means by default data type is louder. Alright, guys, try to understand. I'm trying my level best to put energy. If you respond loud and clear, it is great for me as well as for you. I mean, I'm putting so much of energy. Integer. Okay. Guys, if you are learning, learn with interest. If you're not really willing to learn, I am nobody to teach you if you're not willing to learn. Right? I can bring a person water if he is thirsty. If he's not thirsty, how can I make him drink? See, I can take the horse to the pond. Drinking water is left to the horse boss. I can teach you everything. I can show you path, everything. Following, not following is up to you. And I guarantee those who attend the classes, each and everybody, I repeat, each and every student follow my instructions. But there are two differences are there. One type of group follow instructions whenever I ask them to follow during the classes. They follow my instruction. They learn the way I tell. Everything, they follow every instruction. They do all the tasks. Everything they do it as recommended. Then they attend interview. Others, they attend interview and then they realize, oh, yo, sir has told the same thing, Raf. Exact same thing happened in interview. Because of same mistake, I lost the job. After attending interview, they'll start following instruction which I am giving now also. Guys, I have no intention of troubling you. If I'm pushing you to respond along with me, most important problem for any beginner in interview is their anxiety. If you see any concept, anything, whichever I'm doing it, numerous number of time I would have repeated it and expected you to repeat along with me. Reason, the more you repeat along with me, it will become part of your subconscious mind. In interview, if anybody asks a question, automatically answer comes without thinking at all. Proven facts, it is proven facts. This incompatible type possible of the conversion from this to that data type, more than 20-30 times I would have repeated with me in these few days of session. If you repeat along with me, if program will be asked to you in an interview, you can tell exact error, which is a big deal, which is a really big deal. Others cannot tell whether it will compile successfully or not. You are telling it is compiling or not. Along with that, if it is not compiling, you are giving exact error, which is the most important thing to make you distinguish from the crowd. You will not be the part of the crowd because everybody is still struggling, compiling or not compiling. You are telling what? I am sure it will not compile. Problem also I'll tell you. Exact errors are compiled and checked. Interviewer will be highly impressed. Do you agree? When you follow my instructions, along with me, repeat. Any problem in repeating? Or have you take an oath? You do whatever you want. You put energy, you are teaching. Why should I support you? Is that the case? Can't you respond with me? Pay attention. Whether a positive or a negative number, any number which does not have a decimal, by default data type is integer. Where I'm trying to store into? In that case, first thing we should check. The data which you are trying to store must be in the range of the... Is it in the range? If you are out of the range, then pakka, only one error is coming. Incompatible type, possible of the conversion from what is the type? 2. Let's check it. And line number also check it. Earlier it was 8. Now it is coming 9. Shall we check? See, line number 8 it was showing earlier. Agree? Now let me clear the screen. Let me compile. This time it will be telling, pay attention, exact everything I want. Read with me. First it will tell the byte data type dot Java colon line number 9 colon incompatible types possible lossy conversion from. Are you with me? Byte data type dot Java colon 9 colon error colon incompatible type possible lossy conversion from. Am I clear? Forget about error. Are you understanding the reason behind the error? Everybody? Sure? Wait for a moment then. Let me show you. Uh-oh. Done? Sir, as of now, it is not in the range. Of course, I agree. Pay attention now. Sir, what is the number I'm trying to store right now? A number which has... so this still will be considered as integer. Will this number still be considered as integer by default? Come on, think. A number which has a decimal, still it will be considered as integer. No. A number which does not have a decimal is considered as integer. If a number has a decimal, then by default it is considered as double. Are you with me? Double means a number which has decimal. By default data type for decimal numbers is double. For decimal numbers, default data type is... Am I clear? Now I'll tell you the size of double is 8 bytes. We will discuss because one by one we'll go forward. As of now, we are still studying byte only. Yeah, object, double also will come. But right now I'm telling you what is the size of double. Size of double is 8. Byte size is how much? Can I store 8 liter of water into 1 liter of container? No. What is the problem? Incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from int to byte. No. This time double to byte. Try to understand why it is happening. Pay attention. If you are saying, sir, but actually 12 is it in the range of byte? No. No. Problem is not the 12. Problem is number after decimal is the problem. Are you with me? And if you observe, if I try to do it this way, byte meant for storing decimal numbers, huh? Nah, byte meant for storing number without. That's why 4 data type are there for integral number. Agree? Byte, short, int, long. These are the data type meant for storing number which does not have the decimal. Agree? But still, if I try to give a decimal part, it will do what? It will ignore the decimal part and store only what? 12. Don't you think 0.25 is lost? Come on, yes or no? 0.25 will be lost, yes or no? In this case, possible loss is happening, yes or no? With me, can you please tell me exact error what is going to coming dot to dot? Pay attention. By data type dot Java 10 incompatible type, possible lossy conversion from. Sure? Am I clear? Read the last part. From, everything is same. Read incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to int. Agree? Confusion is there? 100% clear? No confusion at all? Okay, sir. Moving forward. Done? Listen now. I am trying to store a number which is a data which is true. So data type is, see, true and false means Boolean data type. Agree? Here you tell me first of all, is Boolean meant for talking about numbers at all? No. It is meant for true or false. Two states are there for a particular situation, either true, false. Nothing to do with numbers. Agree? Nothing to do with numbers. So it will simply tell cannot be converted. Let me show you the error because there is no possible loss of data because two different category of data are there. Array, yaar, come on. Two different category of data. I cannot convert one to each other. Agree? Now, pay attention. Error. Look at the error. How beautifully error they are mentioning. Saved, huh? Done. I have saved it, and this is not required. Then let me save it. Read. Array, read. Incompatible types, Boolean cannot be converted to byte. Straightforward it is saying. They are incompatible. What? True and any numeric data type. They are incompatible data type. Hence, Boolean cannot be converted to byte. Story over, simple. Okay. Now over here, I am giving another value. Pay attention what? Which type of value I am giving? Type of value. Anything which is in double quote, always considered as string. String data meant for storing alphanumeric data. String is meant for storing a group of alphanumeric data. A group of alphanumeric data. Alphanumeric data. How can I store Java into a numeric data type? Come on. Are you getting my point? This is definitely obviously incompatible types. String cannot be converted to. Are you with me? Shall I check? Incompatible type. Sorry. Save nahi kare kya? Wait to read. Incompatible types. String cannot be converted to. Easy. Now you tell me which scenario you are not able to understand out of this. First, line number 5. B27, 127 allowed. Yes or no? This is coming twice. Actually. First one is 127 allowed. Yes, sir. Second, minus 128 allowed because both of them are in range of byte. No problem. Next, you have exceeded the positive range. Agree? Then Incompatible types possible of C conversion from int to byte. Perfect. Here also exceeding the range. Negative range you are exceeding this time. Agree? Still not allowed. Array, you are giving absolutely different value. What is this value? This is a double type of value. Have a decimal part. Byte meant for storing only numbers without integer. You are trying to numbers without decimal. You are trying to store a number which is having basic. Not allowed. Incompatible types. Decimal part will be ignored. Agree? True. It is not at all numeric data. Similarly, Java, not a numeric data. How can I store? Are you getting my point, everybody? Can I store numbers like this? No. Every combination is clear. 100% each one of you. No confusion. Quickly make a note of this much. Or wait a minute. If you don't mind, can I explain one more program? 5 minutes I need to explain next. Short data type will complete at least today. I'll give you time. Arey yaar. This way I need the response. Shall I write one more program for? As of now we wrote for which data type? Next is, can you please help me with me? Lightning fast response I want this time. Are you ready? Control. Arey, I want to start a new file. Control. I don't know anything. What you tell, I'll type. Control N. Class short data type demo. Then opening curly braces, within that louder public static void main string array of args. Then within this first create a variable. What type of data? Short. Variable name, any name you give, no issue. Equal to, what is the maximum short number allowed? What is the maximum short number allowed? 3276. Shall I put that number? What is the number? 32767. Semicolon, don't forget. After this, system.out.print of within what? The value of s equal to space. Done. I want to print the value also. So I should be writing s outside the double quote. I wrote the s. Don't forget to put a plus between them. Agree? No confusion? At the end, don't forget the semicolon. Am I clear? Entire program is done. And all of you are confident you can write by yourself without anybody's help. Sure? Okay, sir. Do I need to save it? Yes or no? Save, copy the name, Control S within the pair of double quotes dot Java, save it. Done. I need to compile as well. Let me go to the screen. Say Java C short derive demo dot Java, then Java short derive demo. Will it work? Perfect. Value is 32767. No problem. Compilation is successful. Agree? Sir, what is the negative range, sir? Minus 32768. Done. Shall I save it? Let's compile and execute. Error is not there. 32768. Perfect. Sir, these are the obvious things will work. Maja is now. Shall we start? Let me cross the range of a positive side. Array, 32768. Allowed. Positive number. Allowed. In this case, is it compatible? Yes or no? Compatibility is not there because by default this number is considered as integer. You are trying to store short. Size of integer 4 bytes. Size of short 2 bytes. Agree? Bigger amount of data. How can you store in a smaller container? Same concept. In this case, possible lossy from int to. Are you ready? Exact error will be short data type demo dot Java 8 error 8 sorry 7 error incompatible type possible lossy conversion from 100% sure this is the exact error gonna come. Let me say, let me, yeah, I didn't execute, sorry. I executed, didn't compile the, shall I compile? Read with me. Short data type demo dot java 7 error incompatible type possible lossy conversion from. Is this you are telling? Before I actually compile, you told exact error. Before I type, you told what to write the program. If it is working, you told what output will come earlier. This is what I committed from the day one, right? You remember day one, I told within 5 days, I'll write a program. Before I write a program, you will tell what to write. If I compile, you will tell what is the error coming. If error is not there, what is the output, you will tell. Remember? Can I say I have met my challenge? I told you, open challenge. I'll explain that. Are you ready? Shall we try all the combinations now? Shall I proceed? This time I exceeded positive range. Let's exceed negative range. Yes or no? Minus 32769. Sir, rather than 69, if I say 70, will it work, sir? Same. You exceed one step or 20 steps, you have exceeded the limit. That's all. Agree, na? Shall I save and compile Java C short type demo dot Java. Same error. No confusion. Let me try to put a number which has a decimal part in it. So whether positive, negative doesn't matter. Somewhere itself, I put a decimal. Somewhere. In this case, by default, this number will be treated as integer. Double. In this case, is it compatible? Possible of C? Yes, sir. From. Are you sure? Exact same error. Online folks, are you comfortable? Sir, what if I try to store a data which is of Boolean data? Will it work? Incompatible types. Boolean cannot be converted to story over. Done, sir. Moving forward. By the way, do you feel programming is so complicated? See, the point is, whatever areas we learned it, we are very confident in this. We still don't know what is this. I guarantee matter of few days. Let me come to the topic called static. Everything will be clear. But as of now, whatever I am writing within the body of main, that is clear to you. Agree, na? In 100% crystal clear clarity concept is there. Agree? Okay, sir. In this case, if I say I am trying to store a which data type? String. Will this be compatible? Incompatible type. String cannot be converted to short. There is no possible lossy data. The comparison itself is not there. Are you with me? Okay, sir. Shall I? Am I clear? String cannot be converted to. Confidence is there. Pakka. Then I'll do one thing. I'll give you a. Just give me a minute. I'll give you the QR code to scan. First you scan it. Then I request you to quickly make a note of the. Quickly make a note of this QR code. Scan, please. You scan your QR code. By the time I'll get your program ready to make a note of it. Sorry. Wait a minute. It is not scanning at all. Arey, take it. Now, online book, I'm sure you are able to scan. Good. And are you all clear with the concept? Online folks, whatever we have discussed, are you all clear? Done? Able to scan? Then I expect you to quickly make a note of the program. Let me show you that. Quickly make a note of the program, guys. Huh? Not? Scan it quick. Quickly make a note of it, guys, everybody. Here are these areas what you have to focus on. Wind up. 5 minutes will wind up. Write down these areas. Rest remains anyway. Basic skeleton of the program is same. And can I expect each one of you will be able to practice by yourself? Sure. And don't forget, if you are not practicing on laptop, you're a good student, but not a good programmer. Okay, na? Online folks, I'm sure you would have taken a picture of it. Am I right? Done? Okay. See, today is the last demo session for you people, right? Yes or no? Or 5 more days are there? Guys, be serious from the day one when you join this any course. Let's not be in a relax mode. Demo sessions are 10, but you focus from the day one. And by the way, during these couple of days, are you feeling comfortable that you can able to write by yourself? Given any code, can you handle it? Yes or no? No confusion at all. And point is, moving forward will continue in the same way. Since you are pretty much comfortable with basic programs, we'll move and start exploring all the remaining primitive type of data. Are you all done with the making notes? Take your time. Take your time. Shall I stop the sharing? Okay. Close your eyes if you want. Okay. Point is, guys, till now we have completed basic 1 or 2 data types. Remaining one by one, remaining 6. How many are there? Total are 8. 2 we have completed now. Monday onwards, we'll proceed with third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Each and every data type will combinations will understand. Once primitive data types are done, then we'll move to the next topics. Okay, na? So point is, I expect you to be regular, and every day the way you have showed the energy and excitement, same, no problem. And don't worry, as of now, number of students are quite less or more, doesn't matter. Even if one student is there or thousands are there, do you think my energy is less? Same level of dedication is there, it will remain forever. Doesn't matter how many, and it's good actually, it's a great sign. If handful of people are sitting next to me, I can focus on everybody, right? Especially online also. Online guys, are you all comfortable? Quickly respond in chat. Till now? Okay. So the point is simple, guys. I need your little energy moving forward, because definitely if you have to understand something, you have to be energetic, you have to be excited about it. And trust me, Java is something you will fall in love with. You will fall in love with it for sure, matter of few weeks. And whatever that myth is there that Java is very complicated, rocket science, nothing like that. Simple thing. If you want to learn Java, don't try to eat the entire platter in one shot. bite by bite. Slowly, you proceed one concept after another concept. Easily, you will be able to understand. Majority of the beginners first day itself, I want to understand everything about the whatever is written in the program. Hundreds of things are there. You will not understand from the day one. Let's make progress. Whatever is written, forget about what is written behind the screen. Awesome, beautiful, what do you call, mechanism is there. We will learn that. No doubt about it. And those of you who registered and showed interest to learn with us, thank you very much. Rest all of you, take your decision as SAP and let's start our journey and see you on Monday. For today, that's it for the day. See you on Monday. Tata and happy weekend. Enjoy. And anybody, those who have come to Bangalore for the first time, Bangalore is a beautiful city. Explore some good places during weekend time since it's a free time for you. Enjoy. See you on Monday. Same time. Bye-bye. I hope all of you have marked the attendance. And I hope you are aware that there is a referral drive is also going on. If you have your friends, those who are looking for a career in IT and aspiring to learn IT skills, not Java, front end, back end, communication, whatever you tell, whatever is trending in market, we are doing it. If you have anybody, ensure you refer them and you know the referral offer as well. Perfect. That's great. See you. Bye-bye.